Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I am so excited because I have my very first Korean nail haul. I got all of these from Sweetie Nail Supply, and I am so excited to show you guys, and I'm so excited to get more. Like, I'm already looking at what I want for my next purchase, which is crazy, but I'm so excited. Okay, so I know Korean nail polish, the Korean gels do have like a reputation for being really expensive, but honestly, I was doing like the math, and just looking at the prices of individual bottles, and they're really not that more, they're really the same price as a lot of the, regular polishes out there. Like, a lot of these are on par price wise with, like, I love Mooncat. I do a lot of videos with Mooncat. They're cheaper than Mooncat. So I'm like, what ends up being really, really pricey is when you want like the sets, because you buy them all at the same time. Like, I mean, the same with Mooncat. When you buy collections, or other nail polishes, when you buy collections, it costs more, obviously. So it's because you're buying them all at once. So I'm gonna start off with, I did buy a singleton, and I'm gonna show the box first. It's from Divock is the brand, and this is their packaging. The back, and these are also a little bit smaller than regular nail polishes. Regular nail polishes are usually half an ounce, and this one is 0.35, and I know it kind of varies, so a little less, but. And so the color I got, this is the Divock color I got. It is DG20. And this is from their December collection. It was just called December. But it has, you can't get the whole collection anymore. And a couple of the colors, like this one says discontinued next to it. So once it's gone, I'm assuming it is gone. And then there's a couple colors that aren't even on the website of Sweetie Nail Supply anymore. But this is the bottle. I love that. And then there's the swatch. I was gonna do it like on half white, half black, but I was like, no, I want to see what it looks like just plain. It's so pretty. And they all kind of have like a blue to them. Like, this is like this nice blue. Oh, right there, you can really see it. Oh, it's so pretty. And I am super excited to get more Divock in the future, because this just doing the swatch, it just felt good. So excited about that. Then next, this is by a brand called Yogo. And a lot of people, whenever I see people talk about this brand, they're always talking about their like top coat, base coat. They have a peel off base coat as well. Most of the time people talk about their top coats, their base coats, and they have a potted, like a kind of like the Jin B Crazy Top, but it's in that same kind of container, but it's like obviously not Jin B, it's theirs. But they had this actual set called the Shebang Yogo Topping Glitter Gel, and it came in this box. This was $48 for 4. No, it was less than 48. It was like 45. And this is the back. It's got like the names and everything. And then when you open it, my box came a little smooshed. I know some people keep the boxes, but I'm not planning on it. And then when you opened it up, there was like 4 boxes inside, and inside were the polishes. I just kept that so you could see. And then it has, oh no, ooh, he fell over. I thought he was gonna fall off the table. That gave me like a mini heart attack. I'm gonna put these in order so I can show them to you. I actually want the box, hold on. Okay, So I'm going to assume these are in order. So this one is number 1, which there you can see, and that is Starbeam. I think. I'm assuming that these are in order because this is number 1. This is 1 through 4, and I'm assuming they're in order on the box. So this is Starbeam, I believe. It's very pretty. It's very. This is like the most subtle of the 4. Then you have this one, which is called Sunbeam. Which I would think, I don't know. This one I really like. I really like this one a lot. Then you have number 3, which is Moonbeam. Number 3, this one's called Moonbeam. And then you have number 4, which is called Goldbeam. Number 4, Goldbeam. I'm not gonna lie, Goldbeam is probably my least favorite because I don't do a lot of like golds, yellows, things like that. But a little speckling of gold like that, I don't hate. My favorite is a cross between these two. Like, I kind of like this one. I like because like it's got more glitters in it. You can see the glitters more, and it still kind of has like that nice blue in it. But I kind of like this one more because it's like all got those like blue reflective glitters in it. I really like this one as well, and it's got a little bit more pink in it, but it's just because it's a little less. It doesn't have as much much glitter and sparkle in it. Then my favorite thing I got out of the whole haul, and I got the Yogurt Nails Ballerina 2 collection. I bought the whole collection. Came in this really pretty box. Oh, and also before I forget, the little Shebang set did come with a little swatch card for you to put swatch gems. I don't have any swatch gems, but I did just purchase some. I purchased some, and they should be here in about like a week, 2 weeks. So maybe I'll do like a swatch video where like I swatch and put them on the little thing. So yeah, so that's the Shebang one. And then the one for the Ballerina 2 collection, it looks like this. It came with this bow, like this ribbon to make a bow. So I did my best. And then this is the little stand. So I like that they come with these. I will probably try to do little videos where I do like swatches on like the little swatch gems. So, and this is a reflective glitter gel collection. Here's the back. I know it's going to be, well, okay, there are words there, but they're going to be a little hard to see. And then this pushes out. Actually, I'm going to push it out this way. And then there they are. I know a lot of people like keep these packagings, like these boxes and stuff, and I, especially for the Korean ones, so I know a lot of people are like, it's too cute to throw away, and this is cute. And I don't think I'm going to throw them away, but I don't know. I don't really want to keep them, but I understand where people are like, but I don't want to get rid of it. I don't know. The Shebang one, I will have no problem getting rid of that, although I do like the hollow on the box. I'm just, So, these have names, but they're not listed on the bottles or on the packaging. So, I'm just going to go with their numbers. So, this one is 09. This one is 10. I like how the bottles have like the gradient on them. Matches the color. This is 11. I'm loving the glitter. And this is just one like coat on each one of these. This is 12. Again, the bottles are all gradient to the color, and then also look, the cap is sparkly. I like that too. I think that's really cool. Yeah, this one's 12. I don't know if I said that. This is 13. This is 14. This is 15. And then this is 16. So, like I said, this is just an 8-count set. There is a Ballerina 1 collection, but I don't think I'm gonna get that one because I don't like all the colors. I do like a couple, so I might just buy singletons of the couple that I do like. But yes, so that's all that I got in this haul. This, like I said, this is my very first Sweetie Nail Supply haul, and that's where I got all of these. Now, there are tons of people who have codes to Sweetie for 10% off. I follow 2 women who have codes. Like, you know, I know, I'm sure there's many more who have them, but I follow on YouTube the Devil Wears Press-Ons. Her name is Tamara. And then Blue Rose Nails, and her name is Crystal, on YouTube. And both of them have codes. Crystal's is Blue Rose 10 and Tamara's is Devil 10. And each one gets you 10% off. So, you know, I figured for me personally, since I follow them both and they both have codes, I will probably just like alternate whose code I use. So yeah. So definitely use the codes, get yourself 10% off, because, you know, shit is expensive. Like I said, this was like 40, I want it like 40 some dollars, like $45. The Ballerina 2 collection was like 106 or 103. And then that Singleton Divock polish was $14. So, you know, I got my 10% off. And, you know, if you spend over $100, if you're in the US or Canada and you spend over $100 US, shipping is free. If you do not, shipping is $8. The cheapest shipping is $8 if you don't spend $100. Because I actually, and I know that because I spent like 108 after the 10% code on the Ballerina 2 and the Divock, and then I came back and got this later. So yeah. And I just remember that after the 10% and with the $8 shipping, this was $49.20. So that's what's throwing me off, is I can't remember how much it was before that. So yeah. Definitely use a code. If you follow someone who has their own code, obviously use their code, whatever. You don't have to use one of the ones I suggested. I was just throwing it out there that they have 10% codes. But I know lots of people have 10% codes. I also follow Evie with Long Hair Pretty Nails, but I don't know if she has a Sweetie code. I think she has one for Zillabo though, but I haven't used Zillabo, so. And I don't know what it would be. I think it was EV10, but she might have one also for Sweetie. I'm not sure. Don't quote me. But yeah, so I'm super excited to try all of these. I'm super excited to use my new setup, because I'm loving it, by the way. My new setup, I have a new arm and I now can do overhead shots. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm excited to use my new setup to try to do overhead shots to try to get some nice swatches, and you know, stuff. I think it'll be easier too when I'm trying to show you guys off like different like the cat eyes and stuff. I think it'll be really fun. So yeah, I'm super excited to try these, and like I said, I'm already freaking hooked. Like I said, this singleton of Divock was $14 before the code. Before the code, I know this was $14 because I was like, wow, like I was for some reason just under the impression that the Korean ones were so, because everyone always says how expensive they are. They're not that much, they're cheaper than some of the other polishes I buy. So I'm like, wait a minute, I was fooled. Because I wasn't really paying attention to how much these actually were. I was just like, oh, people keep saying how expensive they are. They must be really, really bad. No, they're really not. Because like I said, Divock, the single bottles of Divock are cheaper than single bottles of Mooncat. So, and of course I know like buying a bunch of sets at once is going to be very expensive. You know, there are some sets that are expensive because it's whole collections, and it's, you know, I saw one where it's like 3 or 4 separate collections from Divock. I think it's 4 because it's like their 4 seasons collection. It's like $600, you know, but it is 4 sets of polish, you know, and I think each set has like 10 in it. So it's like 40 bottles of nail polish. Of course, that's going to be very expensive, but you know, yeah. So, I mean, if you're wanting to get into the Korean nail, like definitely, I do like Sweetie. Their prices are pretty good. Their prices are cheaper than Zillaboo. I do obviously also still use the 10% coupons, which makes it a little bit better. And again, don't think you have to buy the full collections because you don't. Like, yeah, I bought the whole Ballerina 2 collection, but that's because I liked all the colors. I bought this whole Shebang collection, but I don't think I don't remember seeing, these were not offered individually that I saw. And it was also less than $50. So that one, okay, I let that one slide. But like the Divock one, like you can buy singletons. Like if you only like half a collection, don't think you have to buy the whole collection. The only difference is you're not going to get the cute swatch card or the cute box. So, you know, if that doesn't matter to you, just buy singletons. You know, if you own, like, let's say there's only one color in a collection you don't really like, but you really like the box, the packaging, then maybe it will be worth it to you to buy that. But, you know, that's just me. Anyway, though, so that is my haul. I'm super excited. Like I said, I'm already looking at what I'm going to buy next, which is crazy, but not if you know me. But yeah, so that is it, and I'm going to go, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!